just watch. Don't believe me, 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 just watch. Hey, 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 oh!
Wait a minute. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Oh, we're here.
Are we? Has it finally happened?
We are here, and we are real. Hello, Gordon.
Hello, Tethys.
How's it going on this fine day?
Pretty good, pretty good. I guess we finally get to do commentary.
We do. We got, a real humdinger of a match coming up, to say the very least, because these two, going into the tournament, certainly, were two of the fancied favorites, for sure. So for this to be the losers' quarters matchup, I don't think anybody saw this coming. But, here these two are.
It's pretty wild.
We are.
Lab and Rev, two of the 06 Fiends, consistently running the game even before for this tournament.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're about to get things underway. Any moment now. We got our pace updates in the bottom right. We got both runners up on screen. Rev with the greenish lime-colored name. And we're off. Both with the 116.
Alright, here we go, heading into Wide Acropolis. Let's see, I kind of wonder if Rev will go for Run and Gun.
Run and gun. This one is new for me. There's a lot of strats I'm not going to know.
That's all good. It's the little out-of-bounds jump clip you can go for. Neither runner did it. It just skips the half pipe. It's kind of cool. It saves like maybe 2 seconds if you get it first try, but it's pretty finicky. Mostly something you go for style rather than speed if you're running full game.
I see. It looks like pretty even start here in the first act of White Acropolis. 41 on the clock out for Rev, so a bit faster for them actually.
We're going to see Rouge Clip? We're not. Lab might go for it.
We might see it from Lab, yeah, that could be a bit of an equalizer.
Yeah, Rev has
definitely
been
got it in his locker.
Pretty vocal about their distaste for this trick, but Lab seems... that was close, that was
Lab
close.
going for a second attempt.
I mean, it's worth the backup. He's a little far to the left here, but he can still make it.
It's not working out for Lab. I think at this point, surely he's losing time.
Maybe a little. I think committing to Rouge Clip was still the right call there, because it is just such a fast trick compared to going around.
This is off the third try. Rev starting to snipe on these watchtowers here. In a little bit of trouble with the aim. Gets it in the end though.
Indeed, watchtowers can be a deciding factor in Wide Acropolis. Rev just
doesn't get
barely
the snipe
missing.
over the bridge.
Yeah, barely missing it. Let's see if Lab has better luck here. A little bit of a stall on that third light. Or fourth one? Third. I can count.
Yeah, a bit quicker there from Lab, it looks like. Marginally, it's a bit tough to tell, actually.
Indeed. Both runners getting results skip, though. Pretty easy trick. Plagued us for a while until we figured out how to get breakout, though. Ooh, Rev with the
Yeah.
bad Serb RNG.
Well, here comes the fun part.
Oh, the double! Okay, this could be big for Lab. Okay, that's a good cycle. That's a good cycle. Lab has a good one as well, it looks like. Hey, there we go. Okay, that is
nice.
It's the great.
It'd be very nice.
Yeah.
To see a race where neither runner gets fucked by Cerberus.
I mean,
For
Rev
once.
did to an extent, but it was more of an equalizer here.
Oh, we've seen stuff in this tournament. That wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see there, we've got an early lead for Reverie out of White Acropolis. But is that going to be the same? We're looking like two good starts here as Rev goes for the Chaos Spear stun attack. Get that extra little bit of time.
Rev has been pretty vocal about liking the stun. I regard it as more of a backup, but ooh, getting the quick latch back onto Serb. After he throws you off, there is a very small window where you can homing attack and immediately grab the horn and cause Serb to start running. Normally
And
there's
for once, we have a race where neither runner got excessively hurt down by Exurb, so we're happy to see that.
Indeed, indeed.
And we're going to see a lot quicker loads from Rev because of the NASA PC that they own.
Supercomputer coming in clutch. Thankfully, we do time IGT here, so shouldn't be too
Yeah,
much.
I actually wonder like what lab would need to beat Rev in terms of RTA.
I don't know, man.
Rev is saving after getting the light chip there. Interesting. I'm not sure what that was all about.
Jeez, Rev's homing attacks here are insane. The save might have been... How did Rev go for the light dash trail? Did they just homing attack straight towards it?
I couldn't quite tell. I didn't have my eyes peeled.
It's a very slightly faster strat that you can go for, but it's pretty risky.
There we go. We can see Labras ahead by 4.6 seconds. So lead switches hands. A little second split, but not by much. It's going to be a very interesting start to the run with these two runners so closely together.
I get the feeling we're not going to see any super risky strats, so probably no moon jump here. Neither
Yeah.
runner has a decisive lead, but I assume they can't tell what the discrepancy is.
No checkpoint from Rev.
That could actually be pretty bad. Usually you won't get hit by the towers, but you don't get checkpoints because of what usually happens.
You never know.
God,
Rev,
that's
what can I do?
it's a little
Okay.
close.
Goes for the lower spring. I've been noticing Rev does this in their runs. The top spring is a bit faster, correct? But I guess the lower spring is just a little bit safer.
Yeah, can be a bit. I think it also
I'm glad-
depends on just how quickly you can get out of the hover vehicle.
I put the camera resets there.
Oof, both runners playing it a little close with those pillars, but worked out okay. This movement's pretty cool. Well, cool, it's just a bunch of delayed homing attacks, but I like it.
It is cool.
Yeah. No
See, now
fancy
the
clip
neutral
from Rev.
sticks.
That's interesting. Rev
So-
didn't, they opted to cancel their homing attacks on the stairs rather than letting it ride. Okay,
Moving
going
pretty
for
nice
the...
so far, though.
Good skip there. That saves about a second if you can get it, but there is a chance that you just get sniped by the lasers.
Yeah, Rev opts to approach this now.
Ooh.
Going for the combat? Perhaps unintentionally.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if there's a little bit of a misplay
Oh,
there.
Lab is
Lab's
going for fancy clip.
Good, good. There you
That's
go.
it. Lovely.
I'm glad we got to
Very
see that
fancy.
this race. Hey, both runners going for the rope skip. And getting it. Lab's going for... Nope. Just going into the dash panel. That's safe.
Yeah, I think Lab is having the better of the two Kingdom Valleys thus far. Only slightly, though.
It is still pretty close.
Rev, whoa!
That animation.
Acrobatic pause clip from Rev.
It's got a style on him a bit.
No Ramsey rail. In front of the man himself.
Man, none of it today.
And Lab make up for this.
Lab probably will go for it. I would imagine.
246 still.
Yeah.
If we were timing, if like timing included pauses, then there was some really quick movement on the buttons there from Rev. I was noticing.
Yeah.
Here we go, Ramsey rail time.
There you go.
Nice, quick.
Oh, no light dash. Bit of a shame.
Wants to stay far away from that S rank as possible.
A little bit of a meltdown with the pause clips. Thankfully, emulator does not time those against you. In console, that'd be
punished.
like 7 seconds of time loss, I think, from that. Maybe 5.
It's a really, really strong start to the run so far, though. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, this is a great race.
Rev with a little bit of a bump in the road there, slowing them down.
Main thing here is just keeping your HP high enough. Rev should have enough. Yeah, this
Yeah, it
is
looks
very
fine.
safe. As long
A
as it
little bit
doesn't
low.
spin out, they'll be fine.
Whoa. Making use of those boosts. And launching all the way.
Oh, that was almost great.
We'll take that. And yeah, it looks like Rev actually cut the lead down a little bit, actually, in Kingdom Valley. That's interesting.
Okay, not getting wiped on the loop. That's good. That's good.
Getting wiped.
Yeah. I didn't even catch all of his runs, but the ones I saw, it was just loop meltdowns. Not even his fault. The game just didn't like him.
Here comes Rev now falling down cleanly onto the rail. Lab with plenty of juice in the tank.
Oh, yeah.
Himself through here nice and safely.
Let's see how the launch goes. Spin it! That's safe. That's safe. Sometimes if you stay in the buggy, then your fall speed will just keep increasing, and as soon as you exit, you'll snap to the ground.
Oh, I must have been mistaken. Lab actually had a little bit of time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's see if Rev goes for lamb sauce. I believe they will.
I think
They
in
don't-
this race, each runner is going to kind of feel that they have to, right?
Yeah.
Going for the setup.
Lab definitely has the easier time with lamb sauce. His version of the emulator just gives him a better breakout. Rev is stuck using the console method, which, going for those worms is going to cut into the time save. Should be okay, though.
Oh, there we go. Clean as a whistle. Oh, unfortunately missing the rail there. Costing a little bit of time, see if Lab can catch up to that in due course.
I think that version saves around 7 to 8 seconds, compared to the normal emulator rock, which is like 14 to 15.
Well, it's bizarre to think that one of these runners is going out of the tournament in this match.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking this right now, especially looking at the way they're playing right now. One of these runners is going to be 5th.
dang, very high caliber of play. Lab went for the very inconsistent setup. Didn't get the breakout. That'll cost a little bit. Gives Rev a nice opportunity to make it up a bit, though.
Yeah, catch up on the flying enemy there. That's a tiny little bit of loss. I don't think we're going to be seeing any ladders.
That's a shame. Right after Rev was talking it up, saying the ladders are free, where are they? They're nowhere in sight.
Well, here we go. Section 4 of Crisis City now.
No rock launches. Can't believe the runners want consistency in their runs.
Personally, I call it cowardice, But, consistency is another word, I guess.
Like the consistent skill-based run where each runner is neck and neck rather than one just gambling it all in the pursuit of glory?
Nah, cowards.
Yeah, exactly.
Do the funny stuff.
Oh, getting caught on the box.
That's a second loss for Lab there, right?
I'm not sure how much time it loses. It's not super major, but it's less than ideal.
I feel like Rev has had the slightly better Crisis City, based on looking at things here.
Yeah, it's pretty close, but I do think Rev ekes it out. I mean, getting lamb sauce over Lab is pretty darn big.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna put them in the bench. Yeah. It was a little bit of a delayed lamb sauce, to be fair, though, so whether it's going to be enough is the question.
Was indeed.
It was 4:09 on the timer, though, so take that all day long.
See about 11:30 into results. I'll keep an eye on that, see how Lab stacks up.
I've gone for the F5 on the rail. And it's flame core time. This could be a very, very decisive stage. As we see Rev getting the escapades here. Gonna go for the route alongside this wall here. Coming in nice and clean to avoid those worms. And clutch jump. Nicely done.
It's kind of funny. We use the same name, Clench Jump, for Sonic and Shadow in both Crisis City and Flame Court, but it is infinitely easier as Shadow.
Oh yeah.
With Sonic,
It
it's
looks
like it's a proper clench, but with Shadow, it's just like, how could you possibly miss it?
It's more like a squeeze, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Just
it looks
hold
like
your
Rev
breath.
saved about 2 seconds on Lab in Kingdom Valley by my maths.
Yeah, it looks like overall Lab's probably
In
about
Crisis
2
Scene.
3 ahead.
My bad.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
So far, so good in Flamecore, though. Nice use of the all that going up to the 1-up. Doesn't get it. Decides to do a little bit of snappy combat. It's only 3 seconds between the two now.
Dang.
Hell of a race so far.
Yeah. I do wish it was a little easier to see that just side by side, but what are you gonna do?
Maybe if we play Rev at 0.7 speed or something like that.
Please.
Taking a hit there. And wants to be careful with these snaps.
Okay, no puffs. We're good. We're good.
Now comes the moment we've all been waiting for. Everybody's favorite trick in the game.
Chaos Control. Definitely one of the cooler ones in Shadow Story.
Oh, for sure.
We almost have a version of it in Radical Train, in fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The origin is very, very close to a good spot. Just very
Let's
slightly off.
try for Reverie. Making it out nice and cleanly.
Love to see it. Can't imagine
Having
that
0
version-
rings here. I'm a little worried for him. He's okay.
Yeah. There are plenty of rings in Flamecore. They'll be fine.
And I think Rev so far just edging this stage, so might see things swing in their way here.
They get wide out of bounds, and that's Rouge Clip. Do they get
Straight
the
on
yep.
down.
Good damage boost?
231 Flamecore, that's really good.
Yeah. 14-16 into the goal. We can keep that in mind for reference.
Yeah, Lab's got to hit first try Chaos Control here. Otherwise, he risks being left in the dust.
Indeed, it matters, but I'd say Iblis is the real make or break here. We've seen
I will
tier
say-
2 runners mess it up.
Yeah, I will say Lab has struggled with consistency with it lately. However, Rev has traditionally shown, not just throughout this tournament, but also just generally, nice Chaos Control there by Labras. But yeah, Rev not really shown themselves to be one to struggle with the Iblis boss fight as far as I've seen.
Yes, but you do know how Lady Luck loves her comedy.
Just leave everything to me.
Let's
Let's
have a
see.
look.
Iblis goes for a dive. And hits Rev. Good, good. If you're a little slow on the orb, he can just target that instead and it loses like 30 seconds.
Straight out with the clip, and yeah, I think. Oh, doesn't get the fast fall down. So yeah, I think Rev is into the lead now, out of Flamecore.
Yep, 3-second lead.
Indeed. And out goes the bounds.
Is that a 58?
Lives.
I'm a treasure hunter.
Rev whipping out the calculator.
That'd be like a 110.2, I think. Pretty sure it's 21.5 seconds.
I'm gonna say Rev is ahead by 3.24 seconds. My prediction. Ah, I lied.
Yeah.
But here we go. Rev going for 128.
Yep, this despawn will work. 127.
127. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
What did I say about consistency?
Yeah.
And Lab has a tough act to follow right there.
Indeed, let's see how it goes. Yeah, 128 is pretty great.
Okay, we're good. Come on, Lab, get the clip. That looks good. Plenty good. That's a relief to see, because I know he has been struggling with it every now and then lately.
Indeed. Just gotta get the timing now. A lot of counting in Sonic 06. At least for Shadow. Count to 3 to get the glider.
Count to
here
6
for Iblis.
with Rouge's wing flaps.
Oh yeah, I think that was a cue that some runners were trying to use for a while.
Oh.
Oh, that looks good! Aw, you advanced
Aw.
1 frame too far. I think if Rev had let that penultimate pause work, he might have
I don't
got
think
it.
I've seen any in this tournament so far, if I'm not wrong.
It's pretty tricky. Well,
Hmm.
trick to get. I
Oh.
don't like trying
Oh.
to moon jump.
Oh!
Oh!
Hey!
There we go! It's not going to save too much time, but it's a nice.
Ah,
It's cool. It's cool.
yeah, it is definitely time save for sure. So, adding up for Rev right now. Really turning on the afterburners.
Perfect.
Yeah, very much loving the thick and fast pace updates in the bottom right coming through.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to the sound defense.
I'm very quickly realizing that right around Flame Core is just the gauntlet for Shadow. You've got Chaos Control, you've got Iblis despawn, a little bit of Time Swing in Tropical Jungle, but then you have Mephiles Phase 1, one of the most RNG bosses there is.
Yeah, for sure. And, potentially something which, if things go well for Lab, could spell close the bleeders. Lab gets the moon jump! The full moon jump! That's
Great
exactly what he needed.
Let's see what his final time is for this stage.
It's been a day of
Uh-oh,
asking I
that's
shall
big.
receive at the moment.
Yeah, that's like a 10-second time save for Lab. I forget.
Yeah.
Did Rev get like a 37?
What did you think of my
I think so, so I think that almost ties things up.
Yeah, that might be the great equalizer.
Whoever has the lead has not got it by much right now. But yeah, one hell of a race we got right now.
Well, the multi-hits?
Methil is
Okay.
not behaving too much.
Hey, the big thing here is Meth isn't moving around too much. Like, he is moving, but it's very close to where he was previously. And
Yeah,
that is
keep him in
relevant.
front of you.
Don't bother to try and deceive me. I know who I am.
How many multi-hits have you seen here? Because as soon as I started watching, they stopped happening.
Yeah, I think I saw... I'm not sure how many consecutive ones I've seen. I think I saw 3 total in a run.
Only a 2-second lead. The lead has not stretched by more than, what, 9 seconds?
That's what you like to see in a race, though. It's so
Absolutely.
good.
We haven't had a race like this in this tournament just yet, I don't think, so loving this.
This isn't even the final.
It could have been, is the thing.
Yeah,
And
it's very much
that's
could
the thing to know here. Like, you're looking at 2 of the top runners of the category. Duking it out in losers' quarters, which just feels so bizarre to say.
Man. Where's Mephiles? There he is. Oh, Lab got the multi-hit on phase 1. Perfect.
Love to see that. Reveries out with the Radical Train clip.
Nice, nice. Heading into Radical Run Killer. An unnecessarily stressful stage.
If Lab can get a good number of multi-hits here, could
Yeah. Not
maybe,
so far.
just maybe, swing into the lead.
I think Rev only got the 1, but Lab's Meth is cooperating much less. Oh, that's not great. Okay, he still got his hit sometime.
It's tricky to tell.
Oh, Mephiles hates him. He hates him. Oh, there we go. Just insult to injury. Move one last time.
Not sure if Labs ended up with a better time or not than Rev there, actually. I couldn't quite tell you.
Yeah, I didn't pay
We'll get the
close
update.
attention.
Wait for it to come through. Has Lab pulled ahead?
Now, I do wonder if Rev is going to go for the quick kill on the train here.
Yeah, risky play, but definitely a good one to snap up if you can pull it off. Quickly moving through these early sections.
Barely missing
Oh,
those
no.
jump panels, though.
Quite the opposite, actually. Rev with the biggest lead so far, 13 seconds.
Jeez.
Yeah, playing it a bit safe as Rev, not going for anything too crazy. Which I
Oh,
can
out of
respect.
bullets. That's going to take a bit. Yep. Okay. That could give Lab a pretty decent advantage, depending on
Yeah,
how
Lab going for the clip through the building there. And
21.
Red did take a little bit of time with that clip, whereas Lab is straight out of there first try.
Yeah, he's moving it.
And we're coming into the precipice of the run. That's even the right word. He the key moments as we wrap things up, you know?
Rev not going for frame perfect kicks on Silver. Can't imagine why.
Lab just moves through the door, it looked like.
Yeah. He's got a good radical train going on. Probably won't see conveyor skip. I'm not sure if any runners still do that. I definitely haven't seen it in the runs I've commentated.
Not that I would be aware.
Yeah. It's, rather than taking those conveyors, there is a
Lab,
floating
get the
enemy.
checkpoint.
No, he's good on time. You have until like 54
Yeah.
seconds to get this.
Oh, okay, didn't need it, but
Yeah, no.
either way, respect the safety.
There's a floating enemy that you can just kind of jump off into the void and homing attack onto to skip almost all the conveyors.
Yeah, no, I have seen that. I think, who did I commentate with yesterday? I think Club did that
Let's go.
against
I
Run
read some of
yesterday, if
those.
I'm not wrong. Let's see if Lab goes for a quick kill here on the train. Going for
No.
those shots. Gets
Ooh,
it!
he got it though. Played it safe and still got the reward.
I'm pretty
And-
sure that's about 11 seconds faster than Rev, so we're back down to something like a 2-second lead.
Yeah, the lead is back in Lab's favor. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
This is insane. This is a crazy race.
This is so fun to watch. Alright, not much going on in Aquatic Base. The clip in Section 1's probably the hardest part of this stage. Not in an IL, there are some very stupid tricks that you can go for. Ooh, that
This is the first hit on Silver. Oh, he's in danger!
reset line. Okay. Lead is back to Rev. At least 2 seconds. Oh, he missed that. Oh, this is bad.
Silver!
10
Why
seconds.
is his ex coming back to haunt him? Silver! Saying, get back in my story, this is not where you belong. And doing some major damage right now, oh my god.
Silver saying he didn't hear no bell, and oh, that's gonna be important. Dang, 119. Aquatic Base.
Yeah, that's around about 10 more seconds back to Rev, so wow. Well. What on earth are we cooking?
Were they cooking? Let's see how Rev's Scepter skip go. Oh, perfect. Perfect. First try. Ah, not cutting it. Not cutting it through the middle.
Oh, a couple of civilians attacked on the way.
Such violence. Hate to see it. Man, really cannot overstate how good Rev's homing attack mashes are here. Well, it's a double tap, not a mash, but
I don't know, I've
Even
seen
if-
some people mash, so it might be a mash. It might just be a very good one.
now the optimal way to do it, and Rev has explicitly said this as well, is to do a double tap. Mashing is miserable as Shadow. I am bad at
Yeah.
the double tap though, so I just use nervous energy from runs to jitter click the A button. And that's why I don't run Shadow. I like not having arthritis.
Me too. Well, Rev flying on through now. The lead is in their hands.
I believe this
The
is
ocean-
the stage. Rev said they
This
have
is
a
the stage.
spiritual connection too.
Wave Ocean.
Yeah. They're like,
Pretty
I got a
consistent
connection to
stage.
this one man. So we may see some shenanigans from Rev here. They've had a pretty good run. They may be feeling it. Maybe feeling the box clip. Maybe the moon jump into box clip. We'll see. There's potential. Lab on pretty decent aquatic base pace.
Yeah, could maybe save some time. What was it, a 119 from Rev?
Yeah. Oh, Lab is right there. Oh,
Oh.
missed the snap. It's
It
not
was
going to
a
cost
little
much.
bit.
It's yeah,
Only about a second and a half, maybe.
yeah.
He needs every second he can get right now, or he's going out of this tournament.
He does. He does. Flip and clip is probably the only other equalizer left here, really. Assuming both runners play consistently here. Wave Ocean is kind of a nothing burger. Rev
Yeah,
could.
strange things can happen in Dusty, so we'll wait and see when we get there. And Mission 15 for that matter, you know?
Kind of. Nah, Rev's not
Yeah.
going for anything fancy.
Can't blame him. Lives are on the line.
That's true. All 7 of them.
A 15-second lead for Rev, leaving aquatic base. Lab needs some nice hub movement here.
Having a little
He's
bit
in
of a...
trouble. Oh no.
Okay, he's
There
off
we go.
the pillar. Good. Has any runner accidentally hit the Mission 14 trigger?
No, but we've had 2 runners forget to grab the Scepter of Darkness after lighting the torches.
I did see one of those.
Yeah. Wonder who that was.
You just gotta play it for the fans.
Oh, here we
Okay,
go.
mission-
Scepter of Darkness obtained.
I love this stage.
Mission 15?
Yeah, this is probably my favorite Shadow stage.
Really?
It's not even a proper stage. Just the nuances in combat here are insane.
Yeah, I imagine. Oh wow. There's a dog.
Live dog reveal?
Live dog reaction. 0 rings for Rev right now.
That's
I hope
okay.
to
Actually,
know-
that might not be okay.
That's-
Oh, I'm playing it
Yeah.
safe.
Recovers.
These Titans
Nice and,
can't. Yeah,
nice and safe.
they can occasionally get you. Not often, but sometimes.
Time has come for Labras to fly through the air for an allotted amount of seconds.
Yeah, it's about 40. You get your roughly 40-second fly.
Rev is not showing any signs of slowing down at the moment. If Rev can make their way through Dusty pretty cleanly, then I'd be surprised if much goes wrong in F2.
Yeah, flipping
Here we
clip's
go.
gonna be a big thing here.
Flipping clip time.
If it's clean, I think Rev has this. If Rev gets a fake flipping clip, oh boy. Let's see.
Pretty steady on approach, lining themselves up.
Boosting a little late, but that can work. Release.
Ooh,
It's fake!
that's- Oh no! Oh
Restarting
no!
early.
Oh no 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 no! That is bad. That is not good for Rev.
That's about 20 seconds, yeah?
That is everything that Lab needs, and then some. And
Oh,
Rev is not
no.
even going to go for a second attempt at flipping clip.
Might be. Oh no.
That is something to for us to clench to for the remainder of this run.
Horrible
Birds
bird
are just not
RNG too.
shooting. Ah, desperate moments for Rev right now.
This
If
is the
Lab
game
just
changer.
plays us out.
This could be it. This could change it all.
That was adequate.
Yeah, this could be. Oh, this could be so rough.
That's effectively like a 110 section 1.
That could be huge.
If
If Lab gets flip and clip, or even Lab doesn't even need to take flip and clip.
Yeah,
If he knows, I wonder if he'll opt to just take it safe.
I'm sure he doesn't know, but he'll go for it. He'll go for it. Yeah, that. We've got a race.
Yeah, we certainly do. And we have had a race all the way through, so
Yes, sir.
here we go.
Even when Silver tries to close things out.
Yeah, Silver really tried to take Lab out of it, but flip and clip for Rev. Oh dear, oh dear.
Got into combat a little bit, but that'll be okay.
I hope Rev can keep composed here now.
Yeah, having a flip and clip meltdown like that can definitely take a toll on the mental.
Moving cleanly enough through Dusty for the time being, though, so no major issues that we've seen so far. And pretty close to the end of the stage now, actually, isn't it? Thank you.
More dog commentary? I'm so glad. Oof.
Okay, 159. Dusty, still very decent indeed.
Sub 2.
Yeah, all things considered.
A little bit of an M15 meltdown. That'll lead into this potential time save a little bit, but...
Yes.
Actually,
Looks like Rev had perhaps a significantly better wave ocean. I'm not quite sure.
Perfect.
I think the
I'll
main thing
keep
here
an
would
eye.
just be how fast the flip goes.
Hmm. Yeah, question of the hour. As we watch Lab load into Dusty, how close is this going to be? I think Rev on pace to finish up here with around about the 32 something, right?
Let's see,
Now the
Methodist
time
is
has
probably
come.
like a minute 10 or so. Maybe a 31. Either a very high 31 or a pretty low 32. Okay.
Here you go. All Labras fans, hold on to your seatbelts. Or fasten your seatbelts, as most people say.
I like holding on to them. It makes it more fun. It's like a bungee cord.
Lab coming in steady. Going for the approach.
Boost now?
There's
Okay.
the boost.
Just release. It's fake!
Is that real? Is that
Fake.
okay?
That's fake!
Okay, but he is gonna stick with it. So
He
this
is
will
committing.
still save time over Rev as long as these birds decide to be nice.
He's not in a good spot for it. I think he
These
loses.
birds
I think he loses
are
time
not
here.
being nice right now.
Revs was
Oh,
effective. Yeah.
they're not
no.
string. Oh no,
That's
Labras!
it. That's it. He had to. Resetting was the right play, but
Yeah.
Revs was effectively, I think, a 110.
Has that spelled the end?
Almost
Not
certainly.
just in this race, but for the whole tournament for Labras. We wait and find out. Going for another flipping clip attempt.
Fake again.
Oh, that's awful. And another restart. You think perhaps at this point
I
that
wish
is
they.
probably it. That is probably curtains for Lab.
I wish they had an input viewer. I'd like to see if he's holding A at the end here.
And Rev, just a few hits away from what we would assume would be a sure victory here. And there we go, wraps up with a 32-23.
3
I'm
for 3
pretty confident.
fakes.
Oh, Lab.
Satisfying
You gotta
time
feel.
for Rev.
Yeah, very satisfying, especially considering one or two blips in there. But overall, a really, really solid run. GG's to Rev, who I think, yeah, we can say for certain is going to be advancing to the next round. Lab, having the worst time of his life right now with these
You
birds.
hate to see it.
Oh, Rev was minus 35 into Dusty.
Oh.
That was so harsh. Honestly, Dusty Desert taking both lives here. But Reverie will be the one advancing. I think Lab has just accepted the fate at this point. He's just waiting, biding his time.
Oh, Lab is still... It sucks, man. Getting a fake flippin' clip is, like, already one of the worst feelings when running Shadow, because it's the big trick at the end of the run, you know how to do it, and then sometimes the game just says no. But to get 3 of them back to back to back?
I know. And then
Into the birds?
Starting to feel like this.
Well,
there we go. Oh,
yeah, just stand there.
looks like Lab is signing off, actually. Respectable. Put in one hell of a show. It's really unfortunate how things finished.
That's
But
such a
one
good
hell
race.
of a race overall.
Yeah, right up there until the end. Magical.
Sure, this was incredible to watch. It's just so rough for both runners, really, the fact that that ended up the way it did. And
Yeah.
Rev was still ahead into Meth, too. Well. We have our first losers semi-finalist. Reverie advances. Labras knocked out. And we'll see if either runner wants to come in and do an interview afterwards. We got Rev. Hello, Reverie.
Hello.
Ain't no
Hell of a
way.
Well,
Hell of a race.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I was ahead out of Serb, I did not look at the stream for the rest of the run until I finished. So I have
It was
no.
insane. It was like the lead didn't reach more than like 10 seconds until I want to say, I think it was Methless Phase 1 actually. Methless
Ooh.
Phase 1 I think was when the lead exceeded 10 seconds.
Well, and then Lab got Moon Jump, which evened it out.
Oh really? He got like the
Mm-mm.
moon jump?
He got the Moon Jump.
Moon jump, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got the pity one.
Yeah, Lab got like a 31 Tropical Jungle. Hey, there he
Oh
is.
yeah, I got a 36.
Hey, game sucks.
I am
Yeah,
so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Have you hit flip and clip a single time?
No, because the trick sucks and I can't figure it out.
Oh
Lab,
my
I
god.
just want to know real quick. When you were doing Flip and Clip, did you start holding A again before you hit the wall?
Before I hit the wall, no.
Okay.
When I let go, it lets itself go.
Yeah, I don't
I
don't know
I
how
was-
you got scammed then.
I was too high on the door frame.
That sucks.
At least for the last attempt.
Dude, I was so fucking nervous the entire run because after Tropical
I discovered two things about flip and clip. You have to either be angled enough for the wall to count as floor in the first place, which I was not all 3 times, or you have to somehow skim off a part of the door frame that makes it flat so that you do flip over but also count as floor, which I did not.
Ooh.
Doing either of those things is complete butt cheeks.
Yeah. Like, I missed it once. I didn't even wait for the birds. I just restarted and then didn't do it again. I
Yeah.
took my 50 and I left.
Lab got 3 fake Flip and Clips in a row.
Yep.
Bruh, 3?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
No? Skill issue.
Dude, I was so nervous the entire time.
Thank God
because
I...
in the back of my brain, I was just like, this is 31 pace. This is 31 pace. This is 31 pace. So my mind wouldn't shut the fuck up and let me focus. I had to take breathers the entire fucking run.
Honestly, I do not care. It's whatever. I'm glad this
I
game
mean-
is getting an event. My performance in it means nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, that's fair. And like, when the game hands you a middle finger on a silver platter, what do you do about it?
What the
I'm
fuck,
just
people?
glad neither of you. Got fucked by Cerberus. I think that's the first race I've seen.
Yeah, no, I got a 59 after 2 resets.
I got
Yeah.
a 57 first load.
God damn.
This
Easy
is the first
consistent
race
boss.
I've seen where.
Easy
Yeah,
consistent
very
boss? I
consistent.
don't know what the fuck people are saying. I
He's
say that
free,
I got.
dude.
Don't worry, I say that about Egg Golem Hero too, so you know I have a little bit of a tongue in cheek about it.
Egg Golem's more consistent than that piece of shit.
Easy and consistent.
Don't sully Egg Golem's name like that. You know? My man did nothing wrong, just do profit bounces. But anyway. Nah, that's honestly, like, despite the finish, one hell of a race all around. Like,
You know.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to rewatch that.
yeah, being quite frank, like, this could have been the final, as far as I'm concerned. But,
Yeah.
we've got even more to come. So, yeah, plenty to look forward to. But Lab, GG's, thank you for helping out and being here. And, for at the very least, handing me an L. So, you know, that's always something to walk away with.
You know, I'm gonna say what I said when I got Silver Console World Record.
Yeah?
I can play other fucking games now. Let's go!
Oh!
Let's go. Alrighty. But, yeah, I think that'll probably just about wrap things up unless anybody's got anything more that they want to say. Rev, you're actually going up against the winner of the next match now, so
Yeah, that'll
Drum
be
or
exciting to see.
Kariru? Any name which you would prefer?
I know Kariru wants to square up against me because he always wants to square up against me, but we'll have to see what happens.
We'll see. But yeah, so...
Alright, Lab, don't raid this time.
Shut.
Don't raid. Hold on.
Shut.
Wait, Lab. Raid, Lab, raid.
I'll raid you, Gordon.
Yes!
For the bit.
Is
He
there
will
anybody
not
to
stream,
raid?
but-
Is anybody streaming right now? It's not gonna
Don't
stop
ask that
Lab.
question.
Critical Sid.
Uh,
He's doing NMG and Frontiers. That's my
Again.
pick.
Critical?
I'm not gonna be able to
Moist
choose, but that's
Critical
my
Sid?
pick. Don't.
Voice critical
Thank
Sid.
God.
Critical Sid?
Thank God.
My goat?
Oh yeah. Alright
Uh,
then, so that'll
uh.
finish. Go on.
I wonder how many people have said that. Voice
Probably
critical
a
Sid.
lot.
Probably a lot. I would imagine.
Hmm.
Oh,
But,
by
yeah.
the way, Lab, I golded
Oh.
mission 14 skip by 1 second. So now I have a 29:59 sum of best.
I have a 30
Let's
flat
go.
because I golded into radical train and radical train.
Let's go. We both increased our gold by 1 second.
So I guess, and I guess 30 flat is where the summer best will sit, probably.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as I
Yeah.
don't have to deal with this fucking hovercraft anymore, I'm good.
Woo!
He's free!
Well, that'll be that then. But yeah, as we said, we'll be right back after the break with more action from our other losers quarterfinal. We've got Drum Basher up against Kariru. We've got Purple. Love to see it.
I love purple.
And yeah,
That's my favorite color.
is it? Is it not like the weird sort of like minty green?
No, it is definitely
Like-
green.
Let's go.
7
Alright.
CE 78A.
Okay, right. Like,
Is that my
you are
IP
the
address?
second person I've met who can name their favorite color by hex code.
The second?
Yeah.
There are more of them?
Yeah.
There's at
There
least
are
one
more
more out
of
there.
It's terrifying.
Well, there we go. But we'll sign off. We'll let things get set up and get ready. Thank you all gamers for hopping in and doing such a good job. GG's to all of you. And yeah,
GG Lab.
we'll be right back.
Sorry it had to happen like this.
the sound.
What is
Uh,
up, individuals?
Hello. How's it going? How are you? How are we? How's it? What?
We're the commentators for the Shadow NCW emulator tourney.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We are. We really are. We got Drum Barter. We got Carter from South Park.
We got
characters.
Karyu. I think that's how you
Yeah.
pronounce it. It's very hard
No,
to
no.
pronounce.
Kariru is the pronunciation.
Hariru? That's kind of hard.
Kariru. Yeah, it is kind of like an awkward like collection of syllables to have next to each other. Should have thought about that. But yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Losers
we got-
quarterfinal.
We got some gamers going up against each other. Drum has a 32-35. Kariru has a 36-23. I think this race could go either way though, but the person who loses is dead. They get killed.
Yeah, they do. As we do here on Stacey_events
It's
Twitch.tv.
true. The
Just
winner
a
will go
matter
to
of
loser semi though, so that's pretty
The
cool.
winner will live for at least one more day. So, that's good. This is explaining why we keep having less people signing up for tournaments, because we apparently kill
If
all
we
the
just
entries.
kill him, it's over.
Oh, God. But here we are. Yeah, no, I agree that it could definitely go either way, because Shadow so far has shown that it's definitely a category with some funky stuff, you know, especially early on. Egg Cerberus. I mean, if we just look at these two runners side by side, you can see Drum Basher has recently gotten a haircut.
He got a haircut?
Yeah,
Looks a little messed up, isn't it?
a little messed up, isn't it? We're off and underway.
Oh yeah, we have started. This is true. Way to Cropless, it's the stage.
We got the funny texture glitches happening.
Yeah, this is pretty much a hallmark of emulator, which is what this tourney is being played on. It just messes up a lot.
Question of the day is when will Kuriru press the button?
The button. Yeah.
No, overall. It's gonna be interesting, because we saw Drum yesterday come away with a 36 flat, so definitely room for Kuriru to try and hang on in there, you know? Drum's still a pretty relatively newish runner when it comes to the Shadow side of things.
I could not tell you how long Kariru has been running. Do you know? I am not very knowledgeable.
Definitely longer than Drum, I know that much.
I do know that Drum did play no major glitches for this category a while ago, which is where British driving comes from.
Yeah, I guess maybe more so, perhaps, like, he's played more than Drum, maybe, rather than longer. So,
There.
there you go, that's where the button was pressed. Pretty even start, but we're at the funny part of White Acropolis, where we do the things.
Yeah, I would say this part is deceptively difficult. It doesn't look that hard, but controlling both the camera and the buggy at the same time is kind of hard, in my opinion.
No, it is. It definitely is. And as you kind of, like, fuck it, then, like, it's very hard to realign yourself.
Just fuck the car.
Don't fuck the car. There we go. Car has been fucked. And Drum, going over to get this... Oh, yeah, going over to get the text box so you can skip the results screen. There we go. And yeah, so early lead for Kuriru.
Of
Find
course,
out-
right after the first stage, you have Egg Cerberus, which is really inconsistent and hard to do.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, Kuriru's just taking it. Interesting.
There are a bunch of different patterns you can get. Well, not a bunch, but most of them aren't very good.
Oh, Drum gets some good RNG though, and gets straight onto the horn.
Let's go. First hit for both.
Oh.
Oh,
Kuriru
Yanks-
lands on top of the tower there, so that'll...
interesting.
Oh, Drum! Holy shit, Drum. Hanging on by a thread. Oh, Kariru,
Oh,
that's not
no.
good. Can he recover? Yes, he can. Holy
From
shit.
showing that tower who's boss right there.
That's... Oh, Drum misses out. That's going to be the 130 experience on display right now. So if Kariru can nip in here and clutch this final hit, it's going to be another good start for him. Yeah, looking really good for Kariru.
Getting thrown off does get back on though.
I'm with 0 rings right now. A little bit worried for
Uh-oh.
him. Nice little pause there from Kariru. Wow. That's the noise he made.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, really solid start. Well, Kariru, Drum. There've been worse Cerberuses.
There have been, yes. It's still probably not one he would like to see. Oh, that did hit the wall. I'm glad. Sometimes if you don't go at the wall at like a straight enough angle, you'll just ride along it instead of bumping into it and dealing damage. That sucks when that happens.
Yeah, and we've got the faster than ever sound defense updates coming through.
Let's
Thanks to the
go.
latest patch notes. We're gonna get a nice, quick update. Kariru, hitting the box there. That can happen
Hitting the
sometimes.
guy
Hitting
there, and the
civilian in
sign.
post. Taking no hostages. Just killing people, I guess.
You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, 20-second lead for Kariru early on.
Everybody's favorite
bit of
segment
murder.
of the run, where you homing attack repeatedly for like a minute.
Yeah, Kariru's doing it up along these slopes though, which is interesting. I'm very interested by this.
They really made a guy whose fastest movement option is just homing attacking everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, like, some people home and attack real good.
True.
Like Drum Basher here, for example. Look at him go.
Thank God for that very exciting hang glider section.
Thank God for this one part of the game where you use Red Shadow to break an object, and then you don't do it for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Very good video game. Kariru pausing a lot. There we go.
Hello.
Press the Y button to get on.
There's the fun part. This part should be consistent, but if you let things slip a little bit, then catastrophe can strike.
Interesting.
Oh,
They made
he hit
catastrophe.
a thing. He's okay. There we go. All recovered from Kariru. No issues whatsoever there. And moving quite nicely too. Drum, meanwhile, swinging out a little bit further, but still fine. All A-OK for Kingdom Valley so far.
Let's go.
See how deep Kariru goes. He goes in full. What? Does it? Does the thing. Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, almost dying there. That was a little scary.
That's interesting, going around the left side.
I'm going to have to agree with Maddie. Oops.
Taking a bonk. Little things. Going
Oh.
Kariru. Oh. Whoa.
Castle skippers? Yum.
Yum. Colon, yum, colon.
That's what
Makes the
I'm
guy
saying.
with the face. Goes Drum. Moving. Speaking of moving.
Castle skip too? Yes. This is a strat which is also possible in Sonic, I believe, except significantly harder and more complicated.
Yeah,
It's very
funny
free
because
for
I've
Shadow.
seen people pop off of Sonic's castle skip, and then it's just like, oh, I did castle skip with Shadow. Cool. That is a cool trick. We got Ramsey rail.
Let's go. Getting hit there to lose his ring so that he doesn't get an S rank, hopefully.
Yep, and no White Dash Shiva. Coming away with 254. I can't tell if he's like popping off or whoa. Oh, he's popping off.
He's popping off.
Fist bumps from Career. He was saying he was a little bit nervous going into it. I know that much.
Drum did save some time here with the 42, though.
Hmm.
Better watch out.
I'm not out. We know what time it is.
Crisis? British?
Crisis of British proportion. Oh, looks like Drums actually cut the lead down to only about 5 seconds. Holy crap!
Yeah, that's
Where
pretty.
did that come from?
He did save a bunch of time in Kingdom Valley, so I assume that's where.
I guess he saved some time with the hub movement as well.
Perhaps.
A little bit of a bump in the road there from Career. Going all the way. Whoa!
Oh, we getting a little
Okay.
bounced around. Everything's fine.
Do a little bouncing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
British! British alert going off.
This is why he moved to Canada. I'm telling you.
I don't think it worked.
Pretty tight one. 43 for Kariru. Drum. They're like neck and neck right now, actually. Holy crap. Yeah, both 43. Okay, they're like perfectly
Wow.
tied going into this section. I'm playing full catch up. Ryu doesn't get the speed along the ground there.
Does get up on the ledge first try, though.
Yeah, that can be a little bit finicky. Drum is like right behind him now. Also catching up. Having to go back to the speed pad though. Oh, career. We actually saw Drum take a death in his race yesterday at this part coming up, so I wonder if he's taken efforts to rectify that. Yep, nicely done.
Gaming. Oh, career going a little slow. Very sad. You hate when you lose all your speed, especially as this guy.
No sources of any variety. Yeah, just based on the pace, I think Drum is slightly ahead now.
Seems like that would be true.
As we enter into our favorite hang glider section.
Yes!
I'm pretty sure the hang glider, I don't think it gets 3 uses in the speed run. And the
Oh, it looks
hovercraft
like-
gets,
He's very significantly ahead.
yeah. Oh wow, there goes the hang glider. Yeah, the hang glider's like the least fun of the bunch, and yet I'm pretty sure it's the most used vehicle in Shadow Story.
I have no idea why these sections exist. They really don't really do anything at all.
I couldn't forget about Sky Chase, man.
That.
Every category I touch has to have something like this.
No. Oh, rock?
Oh,
We
oh,
rocking?
Kariru.
Oh, we not rocking, but that's
Backing
okay.
out of it. We kind of have RTA sync. Sort of. Kind of.
Kind of. Oh, there it is.
Kind of. Yeah! Ah, there it goes.
Everything is gone.
Nice jump across the gap there.
Rail grinding section. Very fun. Very gameplay.
Yeah, X button simulator.
X button simulator, except if you press it too fast, then you get locked out of doing it for a long time. Awesome.
Yeah, none of that happened. Oh, well, been a back and forth start to this race.
True.
We're only 3 stages in, so long way to go yet. Ah, Career doesn't get the speed boost.
Darn.
I'm finishing up with a nice, solid 4:11. But yeah, some very nice times there for Drum there, about 30 seconds overall.
Not even a challenge.
Hariru saying something, not sure what it is.
I'm trying to think who Career looks like. Got a hell of a chin, hasn't he? You know, look at that. It's a battle of pretty impressive beards, I will say,
It's
on display right
true.
now.
I can't fall off here.
That's the content.
That's what we came here for. And Kariru is going along the outside for a pretty different looking approach there. And clench jump. Nicely done by both. Not quite as clench, Gordon was telling me earlier, as it is with Sonic.
This is so true. They just gave him a longer homing attack.
Kariru looks like he'd fix my computer. He does.
Interesting analysis.
So a 25-second lead for Drum.
Yeah, snapping through the
True.
door there.
Keeping pace though, so far. Pretty even flame cores.
True.
Will we see any chaos controls? Kariru picking up the rings like a smart fella.
No Cocoa Puffs, please.
No Cocoa Puffs, no milk, no spoon.
Let's go.
Are we going to see chaos controls on display here?
I hope so.
So both going up top for it. Not an easy trick, and Drum is pretty new to it. That looks good though. That looks really good. And
Oh
he's
no,
Kariru has not.
No. Oh man.
That's the last thing he needed.
Yeah, it's quite sad. Looks like he's not going for it this time, it seems. Or maybe.
Yeah, I think he just got some funny homing attacking. Looks like he's confident enough to give it another go.
Ah,
That's a
misses the
little too far.
checkpoint. Oh, you hate to see it.
Got a lot of lives in the tank, but he doesn't have a lot of time to spare.
It's true. Drum already had a lead, so this is hurting him pretty badly, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is going to spell good news for Mr. Basher. He's loading off to Iblis too. That looks again. Oh no,
Let's
he's
go.
okay. He's made it. I was worried
Gaming.
that was a little too far.
Drum throwing balls as usual.
Good at stealing balls.
True.
Yeah, so probably about a minute lead or so for Drum now.
Of course, we do have Iblis despawn. It is Not exactly the most precise, but it is pretty precise still.
Oh, Drum has switched up his strat, which pretty cool to see, because earlier in the tournament he was going for the other method where you basically just hold the Chaos Spear at the start and hope for the best with the Cocoa Puffs. So now he's going for the more consistent setup.
Let's go. We love consistency.
That's pretty good. He's got a clip out now.
Oh, no.
He's not good. That's not good.
Oh,
that's bad. But that's what Kariru
very-
needs.
That puts them only about 30 seconds apart right now.
Yeah, gonna be interested to see what the TSD data gives us in a couple of seconds. Yeah, as you say, so around about 30 seconds with that death from Kariru. Opportunity to make up some ground. Kariru just trying to be careful with his positioning above this ring now. Drum gets it, second time of asking. And that looks better. Yeah, much better.
Gaming.
Can Kariru get out first try and save some time? Oh! Didn't like it. Oh, okay, holy shit.
Oh. Drum is out. Hopefully you got the time right. Kariru is also out.
666. Funny number.
That's the number.
Yeah. And now we fall. And we wait, because everybody's kind of got a different setup for this. Looks like Drum has been taking reverie lessons, though, because this is the method that they taught me. And a 127, holy fuck.
Gaming. See what time Kariru gets.
Probably going to be a 131, I would expect.
True.
Yeah. That is a reverie lesson. 127. However, that death still adds up, so it's going to be time for Kariru.
Kariru looking pretty excited about hitting the despawn. Let's go.
I would expect him that he's on pretty good pace right now.
True. He does have a 36.
That's at least his board time. I don't know if he beat it in the LTA.
I saw that on his split, so I'm assuming it still is his time.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a 36-29 as his PB. Well, let's see here. Any moon jumpers? Not if you're drum masher.
Yeah, Drum did
if you're
attempt
Kariru.
it, did not hit it.
Yeah, no backups either. I'm just going straight for the corner climb.
You can't move on until the enemies are gone.
We tried to go for the backup strat. Didn't work out. Gonna break about even here. A little bit of time save for Drum.
It's true.
What did you think of my beautiful technique?
I wonder who Kariru is talking to. Doing the strawberry jam.
Yep. That's the strawberry jam reference.
He's talking to the voices. Well, the voices are winning right now. There we go. Meth one time. You can definitely see some RNG happen here. Drum did not pick up any of... Am I going crazy? I don't think Drum picked up any of the dog pile.
Picked up the what?
So, like, the enemies all, like, dog pile you, like that.
Yeah.
And, like, at the start, the idea is to, like, lure them into lava. I didn't know if I saw Drum pick any of it up. You gotta get the meter. But I may be completely wrong. Nah, I might be wrong. Looks like he's good. Needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
My career was practicing his boss fight before the fight. Looks like Grom has gotten the better so far. All a matter of whether Mephiles wants to move around a lot or not now when he plays Omega.
They made RNG in Sonic 06. Shocked him.
They made a lot of RNG in Sonic 06. Ryu just sniping, no camera resets. But not getting. Ryu is not resetting the camera. He's just balling. And he's getting some multi-hits as well, because look, he's almost caught up with Drum on the health bar, actually.
Oh, looks like he, yeah.
Just about even, a little bit lesser still, but hey.
That is a little bit
142
time
versus
saved.
139. Yeah, a little bit.
Perfect mission.
There are good races so far today. Ramesh are doing his strat of not doing the radical train clip.
Interesting. Yeah, I was a little confused as to why. Oh, are they
And Karyu
both?
is doing it too.
Interesting.
I don't know if this is a gentleman's, because Drum just does this. I did not know Karyu does it too.
The doctor's traveling by train. Shit. I've got to get to the station.
Traveling by train. The only way to travel.
Maybe if you're British.
I would disagree. It is not a very Monka clip.
You're just wasting your time. You're never going to catch me. I've got to stop the doctor's train.
However, I respect the decision to go to the station. When you're on good pace with this, I suppose so. But Ryu with a small bonk there at the start. I'd be interested in seeing how much they want to push this.
Career minus 20? Let's go.
Ryu is struggling with the clip here, though. I got a feeling he's probably going to take the checkpoint and die.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's get moving.
Hello. Not sure what's going on there, but Drum with the better radical train of the two so far. And now this is the fun part.
British biking.
British biking. Biking.
True.
Taking the ramp, safe with the two options. And now Drum begins his assault on the train. And, oh, didn't quite get it, but saves himself. Should be fine now to just snipe here. There we go.
128.
Very decent. That's going to be a lot more time for him added to the clock. Because Gariru is going to need to be moving fast here. Whoa, swerving,
Yeah.
tilting and swerving. If Gariru moves very fast, he could just about break even. Wants to get a nice snipe here though. Doesn't quite get it, unfortunately. It's not going to be too much time loss. Although there was that death as well, actually, so maybe add about 4 or 5 seconds.
True. Of course. Silver fight done fine. It seems like it's quite easy at least.
It is quite easy on paper, but it's like it's a bit like I'm trying to think of like a good fight to compare it to. It's one of those fights where like if you make a mistake, it's kind of like, ah, fuck, everything is ruined. It's like Bigfoot.
True.
But like, if you know what you're doing, you should take care of it pretty easy. You just gotta beat the shit out of a train.
aquatic base gaming for Drum.
Yeah, going for the clip around the outside here. Saves a little bit of time. You can just clip on through that, and then section 1 is done. More or less. Really nice, actually. Clipping through very cleanly. What about soft-based drum is on, actually?
I
Yeah,
would
not quite the
assume-
same.
Yeah, I would assume not that great, considering he had the Egg Cerberus incident as well as failing the despawn once.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So a whole minute lead as we're coming into what is generally considered a pretty consistent part of the run. I'm sure if each runner does clip back on the bike. Chair noises.
That's the noise. Of course, forced combat, we all love it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I wish I knew how Chaos Snap works.
I think there's a 14-page document on it or something.
Yeah. Maybe it
I
does
have
work.
not read it.
I don't know if it even works in the first place, but I mean, hey, if you watch Drum, you would think so.
True.
Not sure what's going on here with Kuriru. Going for that back pillar there.
Sad. Funny clip to skip the trigger, I believe.
I believe there is a man screaming outside my house.
Hey, that's me. Oh, it's not the clip here, it's just going over the building. The second time is the clip. Drum's PC chugging right now. So true.
Well, there we go.
Drum's PC a little bit chugging.
Yeah, this just happens.
Sad.
Respond. The location of the Scepter of Darkness is unknown, but there is an archaeologist who's researching it.
Oh, it does just happen. Interesting. I thought it was a drum-specific issue.
No. I'm pretty sure even Rev with their Giga PC has a slowdown here. Just a little
Interesting.
bit.
Oh,
Okay, no, Rev does not drop frames. Quick to correct me. Must be nice.
hang glider? Yum.
Yeah, everybody's favorite. Kuriru, hope he doesn't forget to grab the scepter. That's good.
Agent Rouge, respond.
Ah.
The Scepter of Darkness is unknown.
Oh, Kuriru.
Archaeologist who's researching it.
Generally better to be holding forward during that clip.
Location of the Scepter of Darkness is unknown.
It makes it a
Darn.
lot harder to get the jump if you neutral stick.
Agent Rouge,
Interesting.
the location of the Scepter of Darkness is
He
unknown.
does get it though.
There is an
Gaming.
archaeologist who's researching it. If you find the archaeologist, you might get more information.
Maddie with the 06 facts. Insane.
06 trivia. It's quiz night. Think fast, answer the question right. You get 10 seconds of time save.
I need that in real life.
It is in real life. Alpha and Lavris did it yesterday, actually.
But in real life.
In what? 10 seconds of IRL time save.
But like in like a real run that I can submit to the leaderboard.
Oh, I see. You finish the run, Onvar just sends you a Q&A. If you get
Yeah.
it right, you save a minute.
I hope the next one is about Love Live.
Yeah, Drum doing good. Very steady. Kariru, I'm pretty sure, is still on a solid pace, though, despite a couple of hiccups along the way.
Surely.
Yeah, looking at his
Yes.
pace, currently 21.5 ahead.
Let's go. Time save.
Yeah, my favorite kind of save.
PB doesn't have flip and clip. Interesting.
Will he go for it?
We love forced hub combat mission. That is so content.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's favorite stage.
Is it?
Yeah, he told me in the last run.
Interesting.
And Reverie also defending it. I mean, it's probably cool if you know what you're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna lie,
Therefore-
Shadow Combat doesn't look like the most interesting thing in the world.
If you let an NPC die to the enemies, so you credit small. Well, pretty speedy from Drum.
Omega and Rouge standing around like they did anything to help. Yep.
Yeah, no victory
Thanks,
animations. My favorite is when Omega spins.
True.
Yeah, here we go. Drum just a couple splits away now from meeting up with Reverie in that semi-place. Loser semi. But hey, Dusty Desert. Just in the last race, we saw two runners get absolutely clowned on by Dusty Desert, so can it happen again? But
I
Kariru
would
will
hope
be hoping
not.
for. Find out. That's the thing, I can't tell a fake flip and clip from a real one.
Me neither.
So we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if Drum is going for flip and clip actually. Oh, he is.
Perfect.
That is fake according to Reverie. Yep, that's fake.
Oh, that's gonna be some time loss for him. I know they
Oh.
take forever to kill you on the fake flip.
Does Drum know?
What is there to know?
Does Drum know that they're gonna take forever? Because we saw Lab last time out. If Kariru can get a fast flip and clip,
I don't know why they have such bad aim when you fake flip and clip. Quite
yeah,
sad.
it is. It's just because you're further away from the majority of them, so I think it's actually like less of them firing is the thing.
Fair.
Still works out to be faster, but that is going to be some time saved for Kariru if he can nail flip and clip here.
Oh, not even
Oh.
flipping.
I mean, hey, he wants to reverse a little bit so we can get the faster hits, but yeah, this is going to be slightly quicker from Kariru here. That is interesting. So he's more or less in the same position, and yet they're firing way faster, so who knows? I was worried Drum was going to end up in a Labras situation, though.
What happened in the Labra situation?
Well, I mean, he got the fake flip and clip, and they just weren't firing.
Ah,
Like they were slow for Drum, but like for Labras, it was like imagine that, but just not happening.
what the hell? Unfortunate.
I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sand wave.
So far, so good in Dusty otherwise. The interior section. Is Ryu? Huh. Thought he was going for the silver medal.
You gotta.
Oh well. It should still be time safe for Kariru as long as no disaster happens here, but the question is it going to be enough?
There's
Still
probably gonna have to
need
be
something to go
something horribly go wrong in MEF 2.
in MEF 2, which doesn't happen very often. The drum is in a nice, cozy place right now as long as he plays this out. Nice enough Dusty from Kariru though.
I don't actually know how long MEF 2 takes, but I feel like this is probably easy PB pace for Kariru. If it's like 2:30, it should be, right?
Yeah, it's definitely quicker than 2. Like 2:30.
Oh, okay.
So, Kariru definitely on PB phase right now. In fact, massive PB pace because he's gold at Dusty Desert. He's 42 seconds ahead into MEF 2.
Damn. Gaming.
Yeah, I think regardless of the outcome, Kariru is going to be coming away pretty happy here. Unless we see a freak death from Drumbasher, this is looking like his race to win now. Do a little drowning.
Hey, that doesn't look good.
Looks like Drum is ready to roll. Just gonna deal these final hits on Meth, and off he goes. And that would actually secure him a 4th place finish at the very least. And here we go. A couple more hits to go.
Just a little bit more.
Gonna climb the ladder, and that'll spell victory for Drum. Can he clutch out the 33? Yes, he can.
GG to Drum Basher.
GG's to Drum. Taking the win. Moving on into the losers semi-final.
Fighting
I'm away with
Reverie.
Yeah, Reverie. Watching on in anticipation. And Kariru just having a little bit of a tricky time here because the goons aren't playing fair.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, fair play to Drum for coming in this tournament. Like we said, relatively, new to the category. Obviously, like you said, a little bit of NMG experience in the back burner, but yeah, for sure, definitely impressive to see him go this far for sure.
It's true. This
Kariru.
tournament is pretty stacked for only having a few people in it.
Yeah, Kariru looking to clutch out the 35 now. 20 seconds to do it. Oh, I'm nervous. Come on. 10 seconds. I should do it.
GG's. That's PB.
GG.
That's
Kariru gets
winner
some
and
lovely-
PB. No
Lovely
way.
PB. Kariru is happy even with the defeat because he's coming away with a new PB. And that spells that. We have our winner, we have our loser, but I don't think either of them is going to be walking away too disappointed.
True. Free PB. $0.
It cost $0. You did not have to pay for it. This is true.
He looks
Yeah,
like
there you go.
Kariru is in the interview queue, so let's get him in here.
I'm in here. There he is.
Here,
Hello.
I'll take the PB. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'll take the PB.
Let's
Let's go. I did not look at the at drum screen the entirety of the race. I had no idea.
You had the lead, I think, up until, I want to say, was it?
It had to have been Flamecore. I lost a minute to
I think it was
Flamecore.
it was either Crisis City or Flamecore.
It had to be
but,
Flamecore. That's where I lost all my time. I failed Chaos Control twice.
Yeah. You had a nice early lead. But,
Yeah. What's up,
but
Drum?
yeah, no. Hello, Drum. GG's to you.
Congrats on the
That was a
PB.
fucking gold dusty for me. Holy shit. That was a... Dude, that bird RNG. Holy shit. Oh, without flipping clip, a fucking 46. I'll take it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Go.
Yeah, I was a bit worried for you, Drum, when you got the fake flipping clip and the birds
Yeah.
weren't quite adding on up, but worked out well.
I was definitely prepared to reset upon seeing the fake, so I was just like seeing how cooperative are the birds, but I felt they were like okay. I wasn't gonna get Labras. It wasn't gonna be like a 140.
Yeah, that was the thing that we were worried about.
Yeah, so I kept going.
What was your serve, by curiosity?
I did get the really slow attack, so I think it was like a 128.
Okay, so that explains that. I had a 111 just because I missed the first cycle, but he didn't turn around.
Okay.
Yeah, both got decent enough serves.
Yeah, my
Thankfully,
issue
neither of
was
you.
self-inflicted. It was for the third hit. I was trying to homing attack back towards him after the second hit, and I guess it was just right there out of shot. But I homing attacked one of the towers, and I was like, I didn't see you there, fuck, and now I've lost 20 seconds.
Yeah, the 130 experience comes for us all.
Mm.
But yeah, no, so that's a win for you, and Career, you'll sign off with a 5th place finish. But,
And a PB. Smile.
And a PB, yeah. So
Yeah.
can't complain.
I can't complain. Whatever.
Yeah.
I've only been running this category for 2 months.
Really?
Actually, a month.
Nice.
Okay, I take back what I said. We were like, both of us were saying, how long has Career been running this category? And we were just kind of like, probably a while.
No, I haven't.
Well, no.
I knew a little bit of Shadow going into it, but before I signed up for the tournament, and I learned the category like 3-4 weeks before the tournament started.
Oh, wow. Well, there we go. No, fair play then. Very much fair play. Yeah, no, you can't fault that at all. Not one bit. But Drum, you'll advance to the next round. And
Fighting
yeah.
Rev.
Yeah, I've heard that off Fight Reverie. I'm really motivated to get a match against Matty.
Yeah.
And obviously I had a chance, but I would have had to beat Flub, and it didn't happen. So I need to beat Rev to get to Matty.
We're gonna somehow make
I
you
think
real
yeah.
on Sunday. But,
Yeah.
finally.
I don't know who's going to win the winners final, but if I want to fight Matty, he probably has to be a defeat for Matty there. I'm not going to wish
Yeah,
that
it's
on
going
him,
to
but
be
yeah.
a really interesting one, you know?
Gotta fight
It's
Maddie.
It's
Yeah.
so interesting, this category, because it is so prone to big explosions. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
there are just a lot of places,
Oh, phone death.
especially obviously Cerberus, but yeah, even somewhere like Flamecore, Iblis, you know, we saw you had trouble with the clip out at the start.
It definitely is cool how, like, it is a bit like Hero Story. There's a lot of, like, really big, like, time loss points.
Yeah,
And-
it's
and,
cool
like-
how,
Yeah, and one foot wrong and you can lose, like, 10 or 20 seconds.
I haven't touched your speed runs, so I don't know. I don't really get that analogy, but you know what? I'm sure it makes sense.
I actually
Yeah,
did connect today that there is a Shittown 3000 and Shittown 4000.
Yes!
So the Tropical Jungle and Meth 1, so you can get Moon Jump, that's Quan. And then there's RNG in Meth 1, like in Meteor Hood, so that's in there. It's basically Hero
There we go.
Story.
we did liken the Silver fight to Bigfoot as well, where it shouldn't go wrong, but if it does, then
But if it
goes
does, there's
very
one
wrong.
little opening where Silver can yoink you.
It is kind of like Hero Story. Goddamn. But yeah, no, there we go. So yeah, definitely gonna be interesting to see the match against Rev. I was saying, yeah, like it's cool how like possible every result is in this.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
category, even
I'm
though a
gonna-
little frustrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out Rev's race, because I was away watching it.
Oh, that was a
I-
good one. Definitely a good one.
Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling pretty good. I've like done a lot of practicing lately, and I've kind of found that like my limit with the category is a 31, so that's what I'm going to be going for. And Rev is in like a similar boat. I do think Rev is better than me, but they
How long
have
have you been running this drum? I actually don't know.
so late 2021, I did Shadow NMG. And I did that for like a hot minute. I got a pretty good time, like I would say. But then actually last Christmas, so like late 2022, we did a Secret Santa, and I was given by Drywall Sonic NCW, and so it was like speedrun with quotation marks around it. But it did teach me how to do the flame core clip as Knuckles. And so then when it came to do Shadow NCW,
That is also where I learned how to do that. I did Sonic first. I got a time, and then I was like, okay, I'm satisfied.
yeah, so like for Shadow NCW there wasn't much left to learn really, but I booted up 06 again for the first time last Thursday.
I saw you switched up the Iblis strat as well, which was interesting. I saw you were going for the sort of more Cocoa Puff dependent version.
Yeah, I learned that today. I initially wasn't going to, just from watching Lab's tutorial, but then watching Aura was doing a version where you didn't have to do like the 3 small drops after you're already out of bounds. And I was like, oh, well, okay then, sure, why not? The only issue for me is that like getting the pause clip, if you fail it, then it's game over.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, in a run, if I'm trying to get like a time close to my potential, then that's game over, whichever strat you're doing. So, although that is different for a race, I could choose to do the slower version to get the pause clip earlier in a race, and I did consider that, but I decided against it just for like try to go through like getting comfortable with the trick. It
and you ended
backfired
up
here.
with 127 though. So
Yeah, so I've got like a 5-second gold cooking there. I got a 7-second gold in MEF 2. I got a 148. That was awesome.
Yeah, no,
sweet.
my match
wow,
was
yeah.
god awful.
Yeah, did I see 1 or 2 goons cause new trouble as well?
So it was one goon, the last goon decided to go back into the ground. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that could happen. I thought he just kind of stayed there like the rest of them. So, that's neat.
I've tried learning Goon Skip, but I don't know what's going on. I don't run this. But I think it's like a 3-second time save or something. It's not major. So.
It's not major. It's probably more around 3 to 7-ish, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
You
that'll
need
probably...
someone who ran the category a bit more in here.
We'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
But yeah, that probably just about brings us to a close, I would say so. Unless anybody else has got
Our
anything.
next match. It's
Our
tomorrow.
next match is probably going to be tomorrow. I guess we'll try and get this Rev versus Drum match booked in for then.
Me versus Rev tomorrow. There's also Flub versus Matty. That could be tomorrow as well.
That would be a match.
It sure will.
It sure. I am excited to watch that.
But yeah, no, it should be a couple of good matches yet to come. Looking forward to it.
Rev in chat asking you your raid target, by the way, Drum.
Oh, shit. Let me check.
Drywall throwing his hat into the ring.
Yeah, it's gotta be Big Mikey.
Yeah, it's got to be
In
Big
my
Mikey.
Big
You need
Mikey is the man.
Go. I have a raid message as well. Let me open
do
chat so I can type it in chat.
Here it comes. Any second.
Fuck, I misspelled it. Actually, that's cool.
The perfect game ring. Is
Yeah.
he bowling right now? Is that what he's doing?
He was doing it yesterday. He was doing Wii Sports bowling, trying to get 12 strikes.
Perfect game ring.
Yeah, and so his
Perfect
stream
game
title was
ring.
the perfect game grind. And I think we can peer pressure him into booting it back up. I'm not sure if this message will convince him there.
Let's do it.
Well, thanks for watching, gamers. We'll be back tomorrow with more content. Yum.
We always will.
Yum.
Yum.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.